April 24th, 2025. Question. Who are the two witnesses of Revelation 11? Biblical description. In Revelation 11, verse 3 to 12, the two witnesses are described as God's anointed prophets who appear during the end times. They prophesy for 1,260 days, are clothed in sackcloth, a symbol of mourning and repentance, and are empowered to perform miracles. Their identity is not explicitly named in the Bible, which has led to several interpretations over centuries. Main theories about their identity. 1. Moses and Elijah view. Moses represents the law. Elijah represents the prophets. Both appeared with Jesus at the Mount of Transfiguration, Matthew 17, 1-3. The miracles described, turning water to blood and calling down fire, parallel the miracles of Moses, Exodus 7:20, and Elijah, 2 Kings 1, verse 10, performed. Elijah never died, 2 Kings 2:11, and Moses' body was hidden, Deuteronomy 34:6, Jude 1:9. 2. Enoch and Elijah, the only two men in the Bible who never experienced physical death. Enoch, God took him, Genesis 5:24, Hebrew 11:5. Elijah, taken up by a whirlwind, 2 Kings 2. Based on Hebrews 9:27, it is appointed unto men once to die. Some say these two must return to fulfill death. Both are seen as end-time types, righteous, obedient, and taken up alive. 3. Symbolic interpretation. The church in Israel. Some scholars say the two witnesses are not literal people, but represent the faithful church proclaiming the gospel, the nation of Israel reawakening to its prophetic role. Their death is seen as symbolic of global persecution of truth, and their resurrection represents revival and vindication. 4. Two unknown future prophets. Another strong position is that the witnesses are not historic figures, but two literal future prophets who will rise in the last days. They will be uniquely anointed like Elijah and Moses, but not the same people. Supported by the fact that the text does not name them, and that God often raises new voices for each generation, Amos 3, verse 7. Clues in the text. Revelation 11:4 refers to them as the two olive trees and the two lampstands, drawing imagery from Zechariah 4, where Zerubbabel and Joshua, leaders of Israel's restoration, are described as olive trees empowered by the Spirit. The lampstands can also symbolize churches, Revelation 1:20, pointing again to a broader symbolic role. Conclusion. We don't know their exact identity with certainty. However, the most supported candidates, both in tradition and prophetic function, are Moses and Elijah, historical figures returned, or Elijah and Enoch, the only two who never died, or two yet to be revealed prophets for a final witness. What is certain is their purpose: to testify, warn, perform miracles, and glorify God through their resurrection. Their ministry is God's final call to repentance before the final judgment.